Hey, what's going on, internet interwebs? This is Will from the Will of Gaming, and welcome to an episode. As you guys can probably tell, I got into the Xbox One version of the Division, Tom Clancy's Division by Ubisoft. This is really exciting. I was honestly expecting nothing but the worst because the Watch Dogs left such a bad taste in my mouth. Well, I mean, Watch Dogs is not a bad game, but I just, I have issues with it. Like, I have a lot of issues with Ubisoft with it. Now, this one, okay, graphically, this game looks good, but it doesn't look like what they showed at E3. And that really disappoints me to like no end. That is like probably one of the biggest things that I notice. I'm like, oh God, yeah. Like there's a few things that really bother me. And these are just like little nitpicks things like, for example, when you look out a window, you don't see your reflection, you see a fake reflection, and as you walk, you see the whole entire thing and things like that. That's it. The PvP section in this area, I don't know if I'm playing it correctly, but I didn't see no missions. I don't know what to do. I was just walking around. I saw other people. I didn't understand truly what was going on. In that perspective, but it was definitely something that was definitely good. This game is, but besides, my little nitpicks, this game is definitely fantastic. I am definitely a believer in the Division now. Originally, I wasn't. I really didn't even care about this game. I just kind of like played it off as like it's a Ubisoft game. It's going to be glitchy. It's going to be broken. It's not going to work. It's just going to be nothing. I was very pessimistic about it, and I just wasn't optimistic at all. I was mad. I was mad. But then I got to play this game, and I had fun. I literally sat there. This is the longest beta that I've ever sat through, and I've actually played next to Destiny's beta. And I actually had a fun time. You can actually play, there's a single player mission that you can play you can play this whole entire game by yourself. Well, at least as far as the beta is concerned, but you can play the whole thing with friends too. And that is what I love about this game. I love that aspect of this game. I've been looking for a cooperative game for the longest time that does what the Division does. Like, there's one mission in the game that you can play by yourself that they let you play, which is kind of like where I'm heading to right now. I'm heading towards to the place to give me the mission, but it's just I really wanted to get this. I don't know, what was I talking about? Sorry, I lose my train of thought. But anyways, I played the mission the first time by myself, but you can go back and you can play with up to 4 people, and then you can change the difficulty of the mission and all that other stuff, and it is fun. Like, my God, it's really fun. The only thing is that because this is a beta, the whole map is not open yet. Because this is a beta, you don't have options to really customize your character so much. You collect clothes. You can kill people and you can get clothes and random things and random loot drops. You search around the world, there are treasure chests and things everywhere. This game is really fun. Like, it is really fun. And I don't know if I get this game. Usually I say I'm always going to play a multiplayer game and that I'm actually going to play it, and usually that never happens because, like I said, I'm not really a multiplayer guy. But the single player aspect of this and the fact that I could possibly play it with friends and it feels like a single player experience, that is what I want. I know that sounds weird. Like I said, I'm not a multiplayer kind of guy. I don't want to be stuck to the same 16 maps and walk around in circles and I can't kill nobody. This is an open world and it feels like I can go to a mission and stuff. There's just like another few minor complaints that I have is like all the buildings don't have accesses to it. Like, you want to be able to go in more buildings and explore and things like that. And there are buildings to explore, but it's just not it's not a lot, you know, and then there's like lack of subways. Like this is a very unrealistic version of New York City, which is funny. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, it's a game, you know, there's only so much that the developers can do. So, you know, I'm not faulting them for that because they did a fantastic job, I think. And stuff. I just wish that they could have just showed us this gameplay at the E3, so that way that we knew that we weren't gonna get stiffed, you know. Like, why would you like break our hopes? Because that's like very bad publicity. Sure, this game is gonna sell a ton and things like that, but that's the reason why I lost interest in the game in the first place. You show me this amazing graphics to the point where it's so hard to believe that that's what it's gonna be, because I got tricked on Watch Dogs, and then I didn't find out that the graphics were, you know, were severely downgraded until a thing and stuff. They delayed Watch Dogs for 6 months. It was supposed to be a launch title. They delayed it for 6 months and we still got crap, you know. Like, that was for me unforgivable. I was thinking that they were gonna fix the graphics, or that they were having trouble getting the graphics to look like that, and I don't know. See, graphics are not important. It's about gameplay, and Division has the gameplay. So if graphics are your big worry, the game looks good enough to the point where it's not terrible looking. It's actually very good looking, but you know, but the texture and the characters' faces don't look too great. It's not no PS2 graphics or nothing, but like it's definitely it's good. It's good. It's good enough. I personally love this game. This game, people say it's like Destiny. I am not really seeing that aspect just yet. In a way, it does. You know, you get to kind of explore. You shoot people, numbers pop out of their heads. You have guns and customizable things. But and there's sort of like a tower that you can go to, but it's not like you see a bunch of people going to there or anything like that, at least not that I've seen. So I don't know, maybe that's not into the beta yet. PvP, like I said, is very tricky. I don't fully understand it. I was just pretty much walking around, looking around, and I couldn't find missions. I'll just see random people on the street shooting, like the bad guys shooting at me, and I shoot at them, and then all this other stuff. The other thing is that there is a fast travel system in this game. However, apparently I'm dumb and I don't know how to use it. I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. I was hitting the map button and all I could do is set waypoints. So I was literally walking everywhere. And this game has a pretty big city in it, especially when you're walking. A few other things that I guess bother me is that, you know, this being an apocalyptic world, I don't even know if that's the right word, but like this being like sort of like human survival and stuff. You have a whole city with cars, and you're telling me that none of them work. You can't drive through the city. But I guess in a way that just makes the game longer and more fun to explore and stuff, and it keeps you, you know, not safe and whatever. So you get that help. You get that helplessness feeling, which is cool. Definitely playing this with friends does make this really cool. There are parts where, you know, you might get bored a little bit of it if you're not really into the whole shooter RPG, or if you don't have any friends to play with. You know, it may get boring. I personally didn't have much of a problem with it, but you know, with the normal Ubisoft formula, where it's like, you know, clear out this mission, do this. It's kind of very Watch Dogs feel like, but there's like no towers where you have to like, okay, turn on this tower, and then you see like, oh, there's a place I can go here, and there's a hidden treasure here and stuff. At least not in this beta. At least you don't see it yet. So I can't really speak for everything on the game. I just have to say that I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it a lot. I'm very appreciative to play it. This is something I definitely want to get. I decided that I wanted to get this on Xbox because it just seems like everybody else is getting it on the Xbox. So I'm just like, okay, well, might as well get it on the Xbox. So this is definitely cool. You guys definitely should check it out, and I hope you guys have a fantastic time. If you guys are going to be playing the beta for the PS4 tomorrow, or if you got to play it already, I am so excited for you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.